QVC.com. You can also download our free shopping app. I love that because I watch
Me
QVC on the
too.
app. I shop on the app.
I love it.
I check items recently on air,
Yep,
even if I
me
can't
too.
watch a full show. We're gonna take a look at a pant that is this beautiful
Oh,
printed
boy.
pebble knit crop straight leg pant. It's got the most charming little trim.
So
Look at
cute.
that on Mary.
I know,
It
right?
looks
Just
so
a little picot trim on
Mm-hmm.
the edge, and these are knit. This is a pebble gray knit, right?
$42.99 gets these home.
So
This is a
good.
$77 pant. I always think about when I kind of take apart like a well-dressed woman's outfit,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times a big part of that recipe, a printed pant.
Well, yes, exactly.
It just looks so refined.
I don't know what that is. It's really true. It looks elevated, right?
Yes,
it looks like you
immediately.
spent 1 minute longer thinking about what you were going to wear.
And you
know?
probably spent 2 minutes less.
I know. Well, that's so true because it really happens. You just put it on, everything clicks.
So this one is called Pink Floral. I get a little bit more of like the oranges.
Me
and
too.
Those rich, like really saturated, almost like watermelon or papaya colors.
Totes.
But you're gonna order Pink Floral. We have the blue bandana that Mary's wearing.
Wow.
So
I love that.
It's like this great patchwork
Like a little patchwork
design.
bandana. Exactly. Great.
We're seeing a lot more bandana prints in fashion.
I
right now.
noticed. I
like
noticed.
it.
Me
yeah.
too.
And then this one is your green
I
floral.
love that.
Look at
so
that
much.
jade. I mean, this is more like jades, blues, teals, turquoise that you're getting in the green floral.
Great.
And then we also have that gray bandana, which looks
Come on.
very chic. Look at it with this little
I
party.
love that. I actually love that with pink too. I love gray and pink.
Oh,
Like, this looks so good
please.
to me with that pink tank top you have on.
yes. Yeah.
That would be really good.
That
Unexpected
is pretty,
and good.
right? A little softer,
Right.
too.
Really
Okay, tell
good.
me
Oh,
about
black.
this fabric.
Well, this is our pebble grain, and unlike the pebbleette that we showed earlier in the dress, this is the full weight because it's on the bottom, so we feel it has to be. And it's a double knit fabric. You know, it has that wonderful silky smooth inside like the pebbleette, and this beautiful pebble grain on the outside, right? So it feels quite dressy, right? And then look at that little trim that we added on the bottom. That's this little picot edge, right? Which I think just, again, you don't expect it, and it makes it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary, but it's so necessary.
Yeah.
you know?
But it makes the pant.
It makes the whole thing look so pretty. And what I love about this too is, aside from the fabric, which is incredibly wonderful and dressy and laundry ready, right? This is an extremely stable fabric. Usually, like polyester is a very stable fiber in the laundry, right? But anyway, back to the idea of having a little crop that has a straight leg. You know, it's not gonna ever be tight. It's almost like
adorable.
Yeah, I mean they look so.
You're right. It's
great.
not a slim leg.
Nope,
printed.
it's not a slim.
It's this very chic straight leg,
It's a
so it's
straight
released
leg.
around the calf. Then the trim, I think, is just so
And it's also
fantastic.
not, by the way,
It's so pretty.
Here's what it's not also. It's not like a gaucho. It's not
Yes.
like a giant, you know, crop.
It's like not too much.
It's got that incredible kind of ease that we all look for, but it's still like quite elegant, if you get my drift. And
Mary's 5'9". She does wear the extra small. She's in that blue bandana print, right?
she's also, she's in the regular length, I think, right?
Yeah, 24 inches.
Right.
So it is a crop, right? So it's going to hit you right at that kind of like mid length, which is
Yes.
nice for this time of year. The petite is a 22 inch, the regular is 24, the tall is 26. Okay, so this
She
look
would be,
at the pink
in the
floral
tall, it would
with
be
the
a little
pink
bit longer.
punch.
I love it, so pretty. Oh yeah.
So Mary has it on
that.
with that sweet little cardigan, and I don't know whether she has the Pima cotton tank. You do have the
That's
tank or
it.
the T-shirt? Yeah, from
Oh,
the
it's the
set of
t-shirt,
two.
the Pima cotton
oh
t-shirt
my
from the
gosh,
set of
that
two.
set of two. That was
Wow.
$44.99 for a set of two. Go back and see all the items that have been on air.
You must.
But look at this
I
one.
hope we get to bring those back. But
That looks
I
great.
mean,
This
that
one's the
is
pink
so
punch,
pretty.
and it pulls that color. This feels very.
Or, you know, my
bright,
favorite thing in the
summery.
world is like pink on pink on pink. Like if you do
Oh,
pink
yes.
on pink with that print, that is very pretty together. This is
I love that.
This is the Pima cotton tank that's like basically a giveaway, okay?
Yeah.
And then there's this little silk. So together, just all
So
that
good.
pink with the red is very chic.
Yeah,
I
that's your
think.
pink floral, blue bandana.
Beautiful.
Green floral. I mean, there's beautiful side pockets. You know, that gorgeous
Wonderful.
trim.
It has a
Everyone
Hollywood
is a little different
waistband,
color.
right? That's incredible. A Hollywood waistband, meaning there's no treatment. It just goes straight up. It pulls on. It flattens out. And it has this nice wide elastic that's so comfortable.
And that's the gray bandana.
Beautiful.
Right.
Really
there's,
good.
There's so much stretch with these. You don't ever have to feel like you're wearing shapewear underneath. I mean, you don't need
right.
to wear shapewear underneath.
No.
And that's the beauty of a Pebble knit.
Well, you know what's funny? I posted something of myself about Spanx. I was wearing Spanx one night, and I posted this hilarious thing. And someone said, why is he wearing Spanx? He's not wearing Alaya, you know, Azadine Alaya. And I thought to myself, darling, if you're an Azadine Alaya and you need Spanx, it's too late. You know, you should not wear extremely tight clothes with shapewear. Like, if you have to wear like shapewear under your very, very tight dress, it's not gonna work, okay?
Yeah.
Trust me, a designer. But I'll tell you what, like, you don't need shapewear, you don't need anything with these, because not only are they not meant to be extremely tight, but also the fabric is so nice and beefy. And you know, sometimes you see lines and stuff, but you won't because of this incredible texture and the weight of this fabric. It's definitely a nice beefy weight.
Yeah,
also
pink
great
floral.
in the washing machine.
Gray bandana or blue bandana, and then the green floral as well.
Fabulous. I love that
It's
so
one of our
much.
only like printed pants in the show.
I know, right?
And Isaac does printed pants just beautifully. Great time to pick these up when it's on clearance. $42.99. It is the 4th of July weekend.
How could that happen?
I know it's only Monday, but let's call the whole week like a holiday.
Yeah, we should.